Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us in class. Today, if you do want to play along with my playlist, you'll find that on Spotify. My username is Kristine A. Playlist that you're looking for is going to be the 20-21 flow, and we will get started in our child's pose today. So when you're ready, come down onto your mat. Begin to reach your arms out in front of your head. Let your forehead plant onto the ground, and we're going to get started in just one quick second here. If you do want to play along with my playlist, I'll be pressing play in 3, 2, and 1. If there's any other music that you'd like to play, by all means, you can listen to anything that you'd like that you feel like is nice, calming, relaxing. So take a second here and arrive into your child's pose. Reach your arms out in front of your head, close down your eyes, and just begin to notice and acknowledge your breath, your body, your heartbeat. Notice how you're feeling and where you're feeling. Where your breath is sticking and staying in your body today, and just begin to notice if that's feeling thick and stuck at the tops of your lungs. Or if your breath is able to flow a bit more full and fluid, pressing down towards the bottom lobes of your lungs, allowing your belly button to rise and fall away from your spine. Just notice and acknowledge there's no need to change, no need to manipulate. Just take this moment here, transitioning from maybe your busy morning onto your mat, leaving everything behind. Begin to gather up everything that you should do for the rest of the day. Put that onto a nice little list and set that off to the side. All of these projects will still be there at the end of your hour, but just give yourself a small amount of time for peace, quiet, and a bit of relaxation. Now start to bring your energy all the way to the tips of your fingers and the outer layers of your skin. As you inhale, visualize yourself slowly moving inward, coming into your layers of skin and fascia and into your muscles, your joints, your tendons, all the way into your vertebrae. Noticing tension, tightness, and discomfort. If you do find a tight space in your body, take a full breath in and fill up from front to back and side to side. Give yourself a nice large sigh out, releasing your belly button from your spine. If you begin to notice points already feeling open, maybe a bit spacious or free, then bring a breath that's filled with gratitude and thank your body for the breath that you've been given today. We'll take 3 more breaths, slow, smooth, and fluid. Continuing to feel inward, moving through your body, all the way down to your hips, your knees, all the way down to the tips of your toes. Take another breath in. Big deep breath out, and with your next inhale from your child's pose, slowly rise to your tabletop. Stack your joints, wrists are below your shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. Just find a bit of organic movement here. Sway your hips from side to side. See how your body is feeling. Start small. Maybe start leaning in just a bit more to deepen into the stretch each side. Just see how your lower back feels. 2 more full breaths. Any sort of organic movement that fits. Okay? Now begin to find your stillness in your tabletop pose. And as you inhale, let your belly drop down, eyes rise to the ceiling into your cow. As you're exhaling, round and press back and tuck your chin to chest into cat pose. 3 more times, let your belly drop down and eyes rise. Round and press back. 2 more full rounds, inhaling through your cow, exhaling into your cat, and last full round, inhale, cow, exhale to your cat round and press back. Come into your neutral tabletop, reach your right arm high, roll through right wrist, unwind, large slow sweeping circle as if your arm was moving through molasses and feel the resistance. Then begin to unwind, balancing yourself out. Next time your right arm reaches high to the ceiling, inhale and thread the needle, right arm behind left, right shoulder and ear all the way down to the mat, and then shift your hips to neutral, right hip forward, left back. Keep your feet in their own lanes. Maybe start to reach left arm towards the top of the mat and see how that feels, or half bind towards either hip. Take a deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in. Big breath out. Take one last full inhale. As you exhale, bring your left hand below your shoulder and press in. Reach right arm high from your tabletop, roll through your wrist, unwind, and then release to the ground. As you inhale, reach your left arm high, roll through your wrist, and unwind. Large, slow, sweeping circle to open your arm. Balance out and unwind. And next time your left arm reaches high to the ceiling, take a deep inhale. Thread the needle, left arm behind right, left shoulder and ear down to the mat, and then actively shift left hip forward, right hip back. Maybe reach your right arm towards the top of the mat or release to a half bind, seeing what feels best here. Keep your hips in neutral. We'll stay for 2 full breaths. Feet are in their own lane, not touching in center. One more inhale. So you exhale, bring your right hand back down, press the tabletop, lift your left arm high, roll through your wrist, unwind, release to the mat. We'll move into our pointer dog. Extend your right toes to touch the back of the mat. Pull your belly button in and then lift your right leg up, hip height. Left arm reaches towards the top, belly button in. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee tap into center. Inhale, extend. Exhale to tap. Inhale to elongate. Exhale, curl and tap. Inhale, stretch out. Bring your left hand down to the mat. Bend your right knee towards your glute. Kick your leg out to the side, fire hydrant. Take a deep inhale and then cross right knee over left and tap. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale, cross, tap. Inhale, lift. One more time. As you exhale, cross, tap, lift up and bring your right knee back down to the ground. Extend your left toes long. Pull your belly button in, press your mat away, lift your left leg up, hip height, flex your toes, right arm reaches, deep inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee in center, belly button is in, and then extend. 2 more times, curl and tap. Inhale, elongate, and bring that into center again. Extend, bring your right hand down to the ground, bend your left knee, fire hydrant out to the side, take an inhale and cross left knee behind right, tap onto the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, lift, and one more time, bend and tap. Lift high, and then bring your left leg back down. Tuck your toes to your downward facing dog, lift your hips up high and press your torso back. 3 full breaths, pedaling out your feet. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Let your ears hang deep between your biceps. Your third exhale, I'd like you to seal down your lips, finding your Ujjayi breath restriction through the back of your throat, inhaling through your nose. Exhaling as if you were fogging up a mirror with your lips closed. Your breath is audible. This will create warmth. One more breath. Bend your knees, bring your eyes towards the top. Hop, step, walk, or crawl to the top. Half lift, inhale. Exhale to fold, Tadasana, arms reach high above your head. Back bend lightly and goalpost your arms. Inhale to rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank. Your elbows bend in towards your body. Your knees can always be down to the mat. You can hold your plank if you'd like to, or as you exhale, elbows bend in and you graze your rib cage, lowering down. Inhale, press the mat away, lift your head and torso, and exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take one more sun A, bend your knees. Bring your eyes towards the top, and however you'd like to get there, slowly arrive. Half lift, inhale, fold as you exhale. Tadasana, arms reach high. Goalpost, back bend, press your hips forward. Inhale to rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank. Take any flow that fits for your body today. Know that you don't have to take every single flow in class. And arrive back when you're ready to your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, reach your right toes high to the ceiling and low lunge. Sweep through, plant down. Left knee to the mat. As you inhale, reach your arms high. Back bend lightly. Eyes to the ceiling. Inhale to rise. Right arm slices back and left arm front. Inhale through center, and one more time as you exhale, slice, right arm back, left front. Inhale through center. Plant both hands to right knee. Press your right knee away. You can toe heel towards the front if you'd like to. Look to sink your left hip flexor down. Take a deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, half split. Plant your hands down. Start to straighten out your front right leg. Maybe your foot moves towards the top of the mat. Roll through your ankle. Unwind. You can be on fingertips, fists, or palms. Point your toes. Flex back towards your body. Start to hang your head down nice and heavy. Feel a bit of a stretch. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your head. Ujjayi breath. Slide right foot back to meet left. Lift up to your plank. Take your flow or lose it. Coming back through to your downward facing dog when you're ready. With your next inhale. Reach your left toes high, low lunge. Sweep through, plant down. Right knee to the mat. Inhale to reach high. And exhale, back bend lightly. Toe heel your left foot forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left arm back, right front. Come back through center. Slice left arm back, right front. Inhale through center. Half split. Plant your hands down, straightening your left leg. Find the space that works best. Roll out your ankle. Any arm variation, hand variation that works. Point your toes. Flex back towards your body. Hang your head down heavy. Stay here, breath in. Breath out. Seal your lips, Ujjayi breath, lift your head. Come back through tabletop, lift up to your plank, and either take your flow or lose it. Back to your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, reach your right toes high. Crescent lunge, sweep through, plant down, get your balance and begin to rise. Sink down as you exhale, left heel is over your toes, deep inhale here. Exhale, goalpost, lightly pull down. Inhale to reach. Right arm sways back, left front. Inhale, center. One more time, right arm back, left arm front. Inhale through center, plant your hands to the mat. Pyramid variation, step your left foot in 6, maybe 9 inches. Bring your heel to the ground. Inhale, hands to shins and half lift. Stay right here. Pull your right hip back. Left hip comes forward. Take another deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath and begin to bend your front knee. Step to the top of your mat, half lift. Fold, exhale. Tadasana, arms reach high. We'll sink down to chair. Squeeze your thighs in nice and tight. Lift your toes off the mat. Make sure your weight is in your heels. Begin to sink down, belly button into spine. Deep inhale. Exhale, airplane. Your arms lean forward, palms face down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair. Hands close, heart center. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank, flow through. Skip if you'd like. Arrive back when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, left toes reach high, crescent lunge, sweep through, plant down. Get your balance, rise slowly as you inhale. Sink down as you exhale, take a breath in and pull down your arms like goalposts. Inhale to rise, slice left arm back, right arm front. Inhale through center. One more time, left arm back, right front. Inhale back through center. Plant your hands to the mat, pyramid variation. Step your right foot in, heel to the mat, straighten out your left leg. Half lift as you inhale, stay here. Press left hip back. Pull right hip forward. Hold for a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath in. Fingertips to the mat. Step left foot back, come to your plank. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. Breath in. Stillness as you exhale. Belly button into spine. Inhale, shift forward plank. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath and lower down to your forearms. Hold right here. Pull your hips in towards your ribs. One more big breath in. Stay as you exhale. Take a deep inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly begin to plant weight into your hands, lift yourself high plank, and press to your downward facing dog. Eyes to the top of your mat. Hop, step, walk, arise. Take a seat. Boat pose. Wiggle around, find your sits bones. Pull your belly button in, start to lean back. When your toes want to lift off the ground, that's boat. You can allow them to lift. You could keep them onto the ground. That won't change the benefits. You can extend your legs depending on your hamstring. Lean your head back just a bit here. Feel your rib cage start to activate. Maybe your core shakes. Ujjayi breath. You're breathing right into your intertransverse abdominals, tightest core muscle holding you in. 2 more full breaths. 1 more inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Pull your knees in as you inhale. Exhale, low boat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, extend. Inhale to lift. 1 more time, extend and hover. Hold here, 1 more breath. Pull your knees to your body, roll to your back, let your belly button go and rock side to side. Now find your stillness. Extend your legs towards the ceiling, modified legs up the wall, flex your toes towards your shins, open your arms up for stability, take an inhale. Belly button down the spine, exhale. Keep it there, breath in. Slowly begin to lower your legs, maybe 6 inches. Hold here. Ujjayi breath. Slowly begin to lower. Check in with your lower back. Make sure it's planted onto the ground. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, maybe you lower just a bit more, and we'll hold right here. 2 full breaths. Let your body shake. 1 more inhale. Exhale, pull it all into center. Rock from side to side. Plant your feet onto the ground. Hands palm side down. Bridge pose. Press weight to your feet. Lift your hips. Chest expansion if you'd like. Interlock your hands below your body and shimmy one shoulder. Press weight to your feet, lift your hips up high and eyes stay on the ceiling. 2 more breaths. We're stretching out the whole front of our body. Second exhale. You can begin to release your chest expansion. Shoulders to neutral and iron out. Tailbone down. Pull your knees into your body. Squeeze tight. Rock along the length of your spine. Come up to your tabletop pose. Plant your hands, send your feet through. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, hips up high, press your torso back. Next inhale, warrior one, reach your right toes high, sweep through, plant down, left heel to the mat. Everything shines to the front, inhale to rise. Exhale, 90-degree bend into your front knee. Take a breath in, press your feet away from each other as if you're stretching out your mat. Draw your inner thighs back in, take a deep inhale. Exhale, airplane arms, lean forward, palms face down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane, lean forward. Inhale, warrior one. Last time, airplane, lean forward, palms face down. Inhale to rise. Humble warrior, hands down to your tail. Find your grip and shine your heart to inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Right shoulder towards right knee. If you've got more space, you can bring your right shoulder towards the inner edge of right knee. Head hangs down heavy, arms reach to the front of the room. Big breath in. Stay as you exhale. One more inhale. Hands down to your tail. Release your grip. Plant your hands down. Lift left heel. Plank. Flow through or skip. Back to downward facing dog. Next inhale, left toes reach high. Warrior one, sweep through, plant down. Right heel to the mat. Rise as you inhale. 90-degree bend as you exhale. Press your feet away. Inner thighs draw in. Big inhale here. Exhale, airplane arms, lean forward. Palms face down. Inhale to rise. 2 more times. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, airplane last time. Warrior one to humble warrior, hands down to your tail. Find your grip, shine your heart. Humble your warrior, leaning forward. Left shoulder towards left knee unless you've got more space. Let your arms reach towards the front. Head hangs down heavy. Don't lose the stability of your legs, pressing away. Inner thighs draw in. Next exhale, hands down to your tail. Release your grip, plant down, lift right heel. Plank, take your flow or lose it. Back to your downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach your right toes high. Sweep through and plant down, warrior two. Slowly rise. Sink. Right hand opens towards the ceiling. Reverse your warrior, ceiling and back. Warrior two as you exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten out your front knee. Reach to the front, right hand towards your shin. Left arm high. You could find a grip, right hand, or you could float if you'd like to. For a bit of a challenge, turn your head towards your top hand. Take another big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Take another breath. Begin to seal down your lips. Rise, warrior two, and cartwheel all the way down. Frame right foot. Plank, and we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, press up and back. As you inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior two, sweep through, plant down, right heel to the mat, rise, sink. Reverse your warrior, feeling it back. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten out front knee. Actively reach to the front, left hand towards your shin, right arm reaches high. 2 full breaths. You can turn your head to your top hand, micro bending into your left knee, protect your hamstring. Take another inhale. Stay as you exhale, and then warrior two to rise. Go all the way down. Frame your left foot, lift your right heel, come back through your plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Arise. Next inhale, reach your right toes high to the ceiling, sweep through, plant down. Take an inhale, press weight into your hands, right foot, and lift your left leg high, flex your toes towards the ground. Starting off in our grounded warrior three, bend your right knee just a bit here, pull your belly button in, start to test your balance. Finding your version of your warrior three, your hands can come to heart, maybe they reach towards the front of the room. Completely up to you. We take 2 more full breaths. With your second exhale, ground your warrior, fingertips to the ground, and Jiva squat. Bend your right knee, tap left toes, right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Jiva squat, bend and tap. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, bend and tap. Lift high, plant your left toes down towards the back of the mat, hands down, and plank. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. You can take your flow, or you could just arrive. Downward facing dog when you feel ready. As you inhale, reach your left toes high. Sweep through and plant down. Hold right here. Press weight into left foot, into your hands. Begin to lift your right leg high. Ground your warrior three. Belly button in. Flex your right toes towards the ground and start to lift your head, your torso just a bit. Find your full version. Warrior three. Any arm variation that feels good. We hold 2 full breaths. Maybe your ankle is wiggling. That's a bit of strength. Take another deep inhale. Exhale to ground your warrior. Jiva squat, bend and tap your right leg left side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend and tap. 1 more time, lift high. Jiva squat as you exhale. Lift high, plant your right foot down to the back of the mat, hands plant down. Plank, flow through or skip. Arriving back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big deep breath out. With your next inhale, shift forward, bring your knees down to the mat, tabletop pose. We're going to move into our half side plank. Right hand is going to take the weight, right leg opens to the side just a bit here. Left leg extends, toes to the ground, take an inhale. As you exhale, right hand is onto the ground, left arm lifts. Side plank on your right knee. Press weight into your right hand, lift your left arm higher, pull your belly button to the spine from here. Maybe lift your left leg, find your balance, and go with the challenge. Take another deep inhale. Stay as you exhale, 1 more breath in, and left toes down, left hand to the mat, downward facing dog. Lift up, press back, readjust your feet. Inhale, shifting forward and come down to your tabletop. Left hand is going to take your weight, left leg opens to the side just a bit, right toes extend, take a deep inhale. Exhale, press the ground away with your left hand, reach your right arm high, side plank on your knee. With your next inhale, maybe begin to reach your right toes. Lifting your leg, find a bit of a challenge. 2 full breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, right toes come down, right hand to the mat. Come back up to your downward facing dog. Press your torso back. Take a deep inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Seal your lips. Right toes reach high. Warrior 2, sweep through, plant down. Left heel to the mat, rise. Sink. Reverse your warrior. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse your warrior and hold. Turn your eyes to your back foot. Breath in. Stay as you exhale. Take one more breath. Keep your arms, your head as it is. Begin to straighten out your front leg, reaching towards the back just a bit more. Reversing your triangle. Take a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath. And through warrior 2, cartwheel all the way down. Frame your right foot. Come back to your plank. You can flow through, you can skip, it's up to you. Downward facing dog, we meet back. Next inhale, shift forward plank. Take a deep breath in, stay as you exhale, belly button into spine. One more inhale, come down to your forearms, one arm at a time. Now pull your belly button in so that hips meet ribs. Take a deep breath in. Stay here as you exhale. We're going to find side plank on our right hand. Take another breath, and as you exhale, lift your left hand, roll to the right side of your body. Press the ground away with your right elbow. Hold here. If you'd like to, you can challenge yourself further. You could lift your left toes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, left toes down, forearm plank. Belly button into spine, hips and ribs meet. Take an inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath, side plank on the left. Right arm lifts. Maybe lifting your right foot. One more breath. Come back to your forearm plank and high plank. Inhale, press back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, left toes reach high. Warrior 2, sweep through, plant down, rise, sink. Reverse your warrior. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse your warrior and hold. Turn your head to your back foot. Stay here for a breath in. Big breath out. Keep your arms, your torso as they are. Straighten out your front leg. Reach further to the back. Reversing your triangle. Big breath in. Stay here as you exhale. One more inhale. Cartwheel down. Frame your left foot. Come back to your plank. Either flow through or skip to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Big, deep breath out. As you inhale, your right toes reach high and you sweep through the plant down. Warrior 2, rise. Sinking down. Reverse your warrior, sealing and back. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And extended side angle. Reach forward, right elbow down towards your knee. Left arm reaches high. Passive stretch for your neck. Turn your head towards your bottom foot. Left arm continues to reach as you inhale and half bind. As you exhale, let your left hand land wherever it may, behind your body. Maybe begin to reach your right arm towards the front. Let your left shoulder open to the back and start to turn your head to the back. Half bound, extended side angle. Take another inhale. As you exhale, drop your right arm down, left arm reaches high. Warrior 2 to rise. Cartwheel down, frame your right foot, come back through your plank, and we're going to hold right here for 5. Weight into your right hand in 4, left hand lifts off the mat in 3, Big breath in, 2. Exhale, side plank on your right. Left hand lift. Stack, stagger your feet. Can always have your bottom knee down. From here, lift left toe. Belly button in. Press the mat away. One more inhale. Exhale, left toes down. Come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior 2, sweep through, plant down and rise. Reverse your warrior. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Through warrior 2, find your extended side angle. Reach forward, left arm down, right arm high. Big breath in and half bind. Reaching left arm towards the front. Turn your head to back shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand drops, right arm reaches high. Warrior 2 to rise. Cartwheel down and frame your left foot. Plank and we hold for 5. Weight into left hand in 4. Right hand lift in 3. Big breath in for 2. Exhale, side plank on your left. Right hand lift. Stack, stagger your feet. Find your support. Maybe start to lift your top leg. Press the ground away. Light rainbow arch to your hips. Stay here. One more breath. Right foot down. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Large exhale. Next breath in. Reach your right foot high to the ceiling and sweep through to plant down next to your right thumb. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Right hand onto the inner edge of your right foot. Toe heel your foot out towards the side. Maybe pressing your left leg back. We're going to move into our lizard pose. You can begin to allow your right knee to open to its own side. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, maybe you start to lower down to your forearms, depending on how much space you have. Everybody's hips are different. Sometimes we have more space and our knee opens to the side. Sometimes we don't. Our knee is up towards the ceiling. No judgment here. Take another inhale and stay as you exhale. Take a big breath in. Slowly begin to press weight into your hands to lift yourself up. Bring your right knee back into center. Slide back through tabletop. Lift up to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes high. Lizard pose. Sweep through, plant down. Right knee to the mat. Left hand to the inner edge of left knee. Find your sweet spot. Maybe slide your right leg back. Roll to the razor edge of left foot. Let your knee open to your side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, maybe lowering depending on your body. Continue to hold, focusing on your breath. Next inhale, press weight to your hands, lift up. Left knee back into center and back through tabletop. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up high, press your torso back. Bring your eyes to the top of your mat, bend your knees, hop, step, walk to the top. Half lift as you inhale and fold as you exhale, Tadasana. Arms reach high, back bend lightly, goal post your arms and inhale, reach high. Samasthiti, hands down to your heart. Send energy into your right foot, grow roots, and then bring your toes down, kickstand to find low tree, left knee opens to its own side. Focus point onto the ground, 3 to 5 feet in front of you. I'd like you to stay in low tree. Begin to grow your branches. Branches can sway in the wind. Shift your gaze off of the floor, maybe bring that towards the ceiling. Take another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath in. Hands down to heart with your exhale. Eyes on to your focus point. Awkward tree, lift your left leg off of your right. Flex left toes towards your shin. 90-degree bend into your knee. Begin to open to the back as you inhale, lift. And exhale, open your knee to the back. We hold here for 2 full breaths. Core is strong, belly button in. Your second exhale, use your left hand to assist into high tree, planting wherever that works best. Pull your belly button in, right hip underneath shoulder, above knee. Reach your arms high to the ceiling. Now in our high tree, we have so many challenges. You can grow branches and they can shake in the wind. You could shift your gaze off of the floor, bring that towards the ceiling, or you could close your eyes, even if it's just for a moment. See where your balance is. 2 more breaths. Second exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. One leg Tadasana, float your left leg in towards the front. Extend, kick out, take a deep inhale. Exhale and stay. 1 more breath in. Float down, roll out your hips. Send energy into left foot. Lift your toes, grow roots, and bring that back down. Focus point to the ground, low tree. Right foot stays under your knee. Grow branches. 3 full breaths. Find your challenge, maybe. Shift your gaze. Take another inhale. As you exhale, hands down to heart. Focus point onto the ground, awkward tree. Lift your right leg off of your left. 90-degree bend into your knee. Flex your toes towards your shin. Open your right knee to the back. Continue to lift and open. Belly button into spine. Strong core. 1 more big breath. Right hand helps into high tree. Pull your hip above your knee. Begin to reach your arms high for branches. And then again, find a challenge on this side. Branches swaying in the wind. Maybe shift your gaze. Close your eyes if you'd like to. 2 more breaths. Second exhale, hands down to your heart. 1 leg Tadasana, slowly float right foot in. Extend and kick out, take an inhale. Stay as you exhale. 1 more big breath. Bring that down. Roll out your hips. Inhale, arms reach high. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold to plant your hands. Step back to your plank. Take your flow or lose it. Come back to downward facing dog. As you inhale, reach your right toes high, pigeon pose, right knee towards right wrist. Shin is in line with the top edges of your mat. Slide your left leg back. Press weight to your hands to lift your head and torso. Sleeping pigeon, when you feel ready, walk your hands forward. Let your head rest down. Maybe come to your forearm. If you've got more space, you can stack your fists, let your forehead come down, or maybe stack your palms. Listening to your body, but please don't roll your body towards the right-hand side to close off the space. Our hips in neutral. Take another deep inhale and stay as you exhale. 1 more breath. With this exhale, slowly begin to press weight into your hands. Lift yourself up. Now shift weight to your right hip. Swing your left leg around to the front. Your right foot meets your inner thigh. Reach your arms high, rotate your torso towards the left. Take another breath in, and Janu Shirshasana, hinge forward. Let your hands land wherever they may. With your next inhale, you can lift your head, your torso, extend your spine, fold forward. Janu Shirshasana, knee to nose pose, close your eyes. One more breath in. Stay as you exhale. Slowly begin to walk your hands up your left leg. Bring your torso through center. Plant weight to your hands. Shift to right hip. Swing your left leg around to the back. Come to your plank. You can flow through if you'd like to, or you could skip and arrive in your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, begin to reach left toes high and pigeon pose, left knee, left wrist. Shin is in line with the top edges of your mat. Slide your right leg back. When you're ready, press weight in to lift your head and torso. As you exhale, walking your hands forward, come down to your forearms. Again, if you've got more space, you can lower further. Just honor your body, the amount of space that you've got. If you feel any pain in your hips, you can gently lift yourself back up just a bit higher. We're going to stay focusing on breath. Just a few more breaths here. Take another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Slowly press weight to your hands to lift yourself up. Shift weight to your left hip and swing your right leg around to the front. Left foot meets your inner thigh. Reach your arms high. Actively rotate your torso towards the right. Hinge forward. Let your hands land as they may. With your next inhale, lift your head, torso, and extend as you exhale. Sink down further. Visualize melting over your front right leg. Let your head hang heavy, maybe chin to chest. Knee to nose pose if you find that connection. Fantastic. If not, visualize that you're here. Slowly begin to press weight into your hands. Walk your hands back up towards your legs and through center. We're going to bring right leg around to the front, arrive onto your back, pull your knees in nice and tight, and take just a second here to rock from side to side, massaging out your lower back, your tailbone. When you're ready, begin to find your stillness and twist. Legs down to the left. Turn your head towards the right. Open your arms to a T. Hold here. Slowly bring your eyes back to the ceiling and then body through neutral. With your exhale, your legs sink towards the right. Your head gently turns towards the left. Slowly bring your eyes back to the ceiling and body through neutral. Give yourself a little squeeze to your knees. And then extend your legs towards the ceiling into your modified legs up the wall. If you'd like, you could hold right behind your thighs. You can stay right here in your modified legs up the wall, but if shoulder stand is part of your practice, you can take that at this time. If it's not, modified legs up the wall is a really nice place to stay. For a shoulder stand,
Make sure that you press weight into your elbows, lifting up your head and torso. Shimmy your elbows in. Pull your belly button into spine. Point your toes towards the ceiling and find a nice strong line lifting up towards the ceiling. Hold here and keep your eyes on your toes. You risk injury to your cervical spine if you turn your head right to left. Take another inhale. As you exhale, maybe moving into your plow again, if this is part of your practice. From plow pose, you can come into your ear pinning pose, bending your knees, visualizing a tight squeeze with your knees onto your ears. Take another inhale. As you exhale, again, supporting your lower back, slowly begin to roll into your modified legs up the wall. Press your lower back into the ground, iron out your shoulders, find space between your shoulder blades. And now begin to find your happy baby, reaching for the inner edges of your feet, behind your calves or thighs. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths, finding a bit of movement. You can rock from side to side, or you could find stillness if you'd like to. Unclench your jaw, jiggle it out from side to side. Maybe bring a smile onto your face, being an authentic happy baby. Take another full inhale and find your stillness. As you exhale, flex your toes towards your shins. Begin to draw down on your feet just a bit here. Take another breath and stay as you exhale. Lower back is pressed into the ground. With your next breath, supine cobbler's pose. Let your feet meet in center. Knees open wide to the side, and then bring that all the way down to the ground. You have so many arm variations. Your hands could be pressed onto the inner edges of your thighs. You could find a connection with your body and breath again by bringing one hand onto heart, hand onto abdomen. Or you could parentheses your arms around your head and close down your eyes. Just picture yourself feeling open and expansive. Unclench your jaw and notice if you're holding any tension there. Maybe jiggle from side to side again. Stretching your face a bit to loosen up the muscles around your jaw. Take another deep inhale, and as you're exhaling, slowly begin to close down your knees. Squeeze them in nice and tight. Draw your forehead in close to your knees into a tight ball. And then begin to find your Shavasana. Extend your arms and your legs and take up space. If you are feeling any tension on your lower back, constructive rest is a nice option by planting your feet onto the ground, letting your knees touch each other in center, and then toe heeling your feet out towards the outer edges of your mat. Find what feels best here in your body, maybe trying on both. And then when you're ready, just begin to close down your eyes, allowing your practice to fully settle into your body in your version of Shavasana. We'll stay here for just a moment. Taking one last brief body scan, starting at the tips of your toes and the outer layers of your skin. Again, as you inhale, visualize yourself moving inward and upward through your layers of skin and into your fascia. This time just beginning to notice any changes within your body. Maybe any points that you're still holding tension or points that you feel a bit of either strength or release of muscles. Just notice and acknowledge, giving your body a bit of gratitude as you pass through. As always, you can stay here just as long as you'd like to in your Shavasana. But if you are ready to begin to move on with the rest of your day, find small movements into your fingers and into your toes. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth and begin to gently rock your head from side to side and maybe take a long body stretch. Stretching really nice and deep through one side. And then into the opposite to balance out. Come back through center, squeeze your knees in tight, roll to either side to your fetal position and pause here. With your knees pulled in towards your chest, eyes closed down, come back into finding a positive, loving feeling. Visualize this filling you and lasting with you for the rest of your day. Begin to press yourself up to seated, bringing your hands to heart center and connecting thumbs onto your sternum. Just for you, feel your breath one last time. Give your body praise and gratitude for everything that it does for you throughout your day, constantly pushing you forward in life without ever asking. Begin to lift your prayer to your forehead for positive, loving thoughts. To your lips for speaking words of love, truth, and to your heart for connection of them all. Namaste.